Assalamualaikum. I'm the president of United Maryland Muslim Council और हम ये हर साल यहाँ एक इंटरफेथ इफ्तार प्रोग्राम करते हैं जिसमें वी इनवाइट ऑल डिफरेंट रिलीजन्स, उसमें क्रिश्चियंस भी आते हैं, ज्यूज़ भी आते हैं, हिंदूज़ भी आते हैं, इलेक्टेड ऑफिशियल्स, गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स, तमाम लोगों की रिप्रेजेंटेशन होती है. वी हैव अबाउट 300 पीपल कमिंग इन टुडे और द पर्पज़ इज़ दैट टू टीच दैम सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ इस्लाम, कि इस्लाम के बारे में उनको बताएं. हमारे जो बच्चे हैं यहाँ पे यूथ, उनको हम काफ़ी इन्वॉल्व करते हैं और वो बच्चे इंशाल्लाह प्रेजेंट करेंगे अभी वेरी शॉर्टली डिफरेंट चीज़ें इस्लाम के बारे में कि व्हाट इज़ द टॉलरेंस इन इस्लाम, व्हाट डू वी लर्न फ्राम इफ्तार, व्हाट डू वी लर्न फ्राम फास्टिंग एंड व्हाई वी फास्ट एंड ऑल दैट. So this gives a big opportunity to our community at large to meet with a lot of people and also for the other communities to see what we are doing. तो ये एक हर साल का हमारा इवेंट है एंड दिस गोज़ आउट वेरी पॉजिटिव मैसेज ऑफ मुस्लिम्स, क्योंकि जिस तरह आप जनरली टीवी पे सुनते हैं यू ऑलवेज हियर द बैड न्यूज़, बट दिस टाइप ऑफ इवेंट्स गिव्स अस ए पॉजिटिव मैसेज. सो दैट्स द होल पर्पस वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू वेरी मच. Thank you Adnan Khan for hosting at Darut Taqwa and opening the doors for us and all the board of directors. And special thanks to our youth leadership. And all the MCs, the speakers. Where is Razeen? He was in charge of a youth program. Where is Razeen? Please stand up. I would like to especially recognize him. So, I did not do anything. I just told him this is the function and please organize it, and he did all. So, thank you.
Mr. Baker represented Legislative District 22B in the Maryland House of Delegates from 1994 to 2003. He has 3 children and resides in Cheverly with his wife, Krista Beverly.
My plans for 2018 are still yet to be developed, but I will say I'm glad to be back here. And Siddiqui, thank you for inviting me again. But if we can we give these young folks a round of applause? They don't look nervous at all, but they made me very nervous. You know, that was really, really inspiring and great.
And Governor Hogan has always told us on a daily basis, he says, Steve, we have to make sure that we're out there and that the government's working for the people and not for the government. So it is with great pleasure that we're here today celebrating your religious views. And not only that, as I look around the room, we see so many great success stories in this room. Not only do we see great success stories, but we see what we dream about. We see a great community.
Since moving to Baltimore in 1989, he has been heavily involved with interfaith work both nationally and internationally, promoting better understanding between Muslims and other faith traditions. Please welcome Imam Alfa.
MashaAllah, I was really impressed by what our youth spoke about Ramadan. So I'm not going to speak about what they said. I'm going to touch on something else.
So the ancient rabbis of the first centuries of the Common Era noted that the Holy Torah, the book of Genesis, teaches that the Holy One, our Creator, the Merciful One, created all of us from one human being, Adam, to teach us that no one's blood is redder than another's.
May we all be humble, forgiving, and charitable in the month of Ramadan. Thank you.
A state of God consciousness and self-control, and how fasting can help achieve that. But first, I'd like to share a little background on Islam. Islam is the second largest religion in the world, with over 1 billion Muslims on this planet. There are about 6 to 8 million Muslims in this country alone, and it is the fastest growing religion in the world. So
the month of Ramadan is that in which was revealed the Quran, a guidance for the people, and clear proofs of guidance and criterion. So whoever cites the new moon of the month, let him fast it.
The reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created Muslim Ummah, kuntum khaira ummatin. The reason we sent you as a Muslim is to spread good deeds and offer people, suggest people to stop doing bad deeds. That's a very simple message. Why Muslims were sent to this dunya and this world.
Targeted with fear and suspicion, and Islam is being presented as incompatible with American democracy. a mantra of fear and suspicion and bigotry that has been made a central theme in the upcoming presidential election.
Oh, I'm absolutely excited to be here. I'm here on behalf of Senator Ben Cardin. It is my first iftar dinner, so I'm very excited to help celebrate Ramadan. And I think it's incredibly important to bring together people of all different cultures and religions to help us understand one another, to learn from one another, and to understand that we really are one human race. And I think it's wonderful to see everyone celebrating together tonight.
Oh, this is great. I'm happy to be a part of this. So as a member of the Jewish faith, we celebrate. We get it all in one day. So it's very, with our fasting and breaking the fast with our community, but being part of the Ramadan holiday and breaking the fast has, a special meaning for me as well. So I'm just excited to celebrate with my friends here and with the community at large.
I'm Deputy Fire Chief Frank Rommel, Howard County Fire and Rescue. I think this is a great opportunity to meet more members of our community. We're honored to be invited. We think this is a great opportunity. I was a battalion fire commander for 13 years, and normally I met people on their worst day. So for me, this is quite a treat to meet people in an unstressful environment, and for the first time to share a meal with them. I think this is a great idea.
Having a gathering like this to educate the community about Ramadan, to bring, I'm a rabbi, we have a priest here, we have imams, we have community leaders, I have congregants who are here representing my synagogue, and so we have a model of how the community can celebrate our different faiths, that we can show respect for each other, that we can learn about each other, that we can cooperate and be in partnership with each other. This is, to me, a very celebratory evening in many ways because we spent the entire year working in partnership, the Jewish and Muslim community, as well as other faith communities, to teach the school board how to include the variety of faiths in the school calendar. So Eid is now on the calendar in addition to the Jewish holidays, in addition to Diwali and Lunar New Year. So that sense of how we are moving forward as a united community is very important, and this evening is a wonderful, thoughtful, meaningful way of celebrating that.
Well, it's just very exciting to have an opportunity to share the breaking of the fast with my Muslim brothers and sisters, and it's a privilege to be invited. I've had the privilege of doing this a few times before, and I'm excited to participate.
Well, it's a wonderful atmosphere. It's a very warm occasion to bring people together from different backgrounds, and it's nice to be invited in during the holy month of Ramadan for a celebration of the holy month and an iftar, as is happening here, breaking the fast. It's a chance for people to get to know each other better. And I was just saying to somebody that we're facing challenging times everywhere in the world. We're facing challenging times in the United States. The only path forward is for people to engage with each other, to reach out, to learn more about each other's cultures and backgrounds and communities, and to promote understanding. And that's exactly what this event is designed to do. So it's a nice feeling.
I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy to be part of the community that I serve. The FBI tries to attend as many events across our community as we can. In order to represent the people in our community, we have to be part of that. One of the messages I try to deliver, whether it's at a mosque or a synagogue or any other public event, is that FBI agents live in your community. We go to the same schools, we shop at the same stores, and we want to uphold the community's values. So I want to be here to introduce myself to a lot of people at meetings such as this have never met someone from the FBI. And I want to give them that opportunity to meet me face to face, to talk with me, ask me questions. And I just want to show them that I'm just as normal as anybody else, that we're part of the community. We're here to uphold our Constitution and to protect everyone's civil rights. Especially the Muslim community in Maryland has been very open and welcoming to me as part of the FBI. I meet with various community leaders on a regular basis, and we have a very good dialogue with one another. that's how I was invited this evening, and I'm very happy to be here. We work very, very closely. The Muslim community in Maryland are patriotic American citizens. Their civil rights are just the same as mine, and I've sworn an oath to uphold their rights and everyone else's. So that's why I'm here. I want to show them the support that the FBI stands behind them to protect them as patriotic American citizens.
Love it. I love coming to the event. We love celebrating with the community. The big thing is that Governor Hogan's really appreciative of what everybody does, and the message of letting people know what you do as far as professional, cultural, and what is done as far as giving back to the community is very vital to the health of the community, and we want to share that message with everybody. Governor Hogan wants to let the people know that he's working very hard to try and bring some more opportunity back to the state of Maryland, which benefits everybody, and he wants to let everybody know that he wants to make sure that everybody has a very safe and healthy and pleasant environment to grow up and work and play in.
About Ricky Jones, he's running for the judge position in Anne Arundel County. I don't know if he could make it or not. Then we have Ms. Brianna Chang. She's the Commissioner of Human Rights Commission. Ms. Brianna Chang. We also have Deputy Fire Chief Frank Rommel from the Howard County. We have Reverend Jerome Stevens representing the Senator Ben Cardin's office here. He was to leave a little early, so I guess he might have. We also have Alan Zeman, President of Beth Shalom. And Roger Gavin from Beth Shalom, Social Action Chair. Also Gary Dyer, member of the Beth Shalom. Did I miss anybody? If anybody is here, because... Okay, I also want to recognize Shahan Rizvi. Where are you, Shahan? He's the president of our Howard County Muslim Council, rising star again, so very hardworking. Thank you, Shahan, for all your support and help. Any other elected officials or government official which I did not get the name? Yes. John Sarbanes was here, but he had to leave, unfortunately, so thank you for his visit, but he was here before. With this, I'd like to thank everybody. We will just take about 10 minutes break to go for prayers. Allahu Akbar, Allah.